More than 5,300 people have signed an online petition opposing Sony Pictures' planned release of a horror movie called Slender Man, the character who inspired two Waukesha girls to plot the stabbing death of their 6th grade classmate in 2014. Sony released a trailer for the film this week. It is scheduled for release in May. "This is crass commercialism at its worst," wrote Alison Paris, who started the petition at CARE2. "It's a naked cash grab built on the exploitation of a deeply traumatic event and the people who lived it." People from all over the United States and several other countries have signed the petition. Sony Pictures' media office did not immediately return an email seeking an interview. Anissa Weier and Morgan Geyser, both 12 at the time, were charged as adults with attempted first-degree intentional homicide for the attack on Peyton Lutner, who suffered 19 stab wounds and was left for dead before she crawled from some woods and was found by a passing bicyclist. The girls were arrested within hours and told police they were walking to Slender Man's mansion in Nicolay National Forest, hundreds of miles away in northern Wisconsin. They said they feared if they didn't kill their friend to become proxies of Slender Man, had kill them or their families. Related, HBO sets date for Slender Man documentary. Related, Slender Man stabbing defendant Anissa Weier ordered under state mental commitment for 25 years. Related, Slender Man victim still physically scarred and fearful 3 years after stabbing attack, mother says. Related, second girl in Slender Man stabbing case is committed to a mental hospital. Weier and Geyser have both been convicted but found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect and have been committed to a state mental hospital. "It's absurd they want to make a movie like this," Weier's father, Bill Weier, told the Associated Press after the film's trailer was released. "It's popularizing a tragedy is what it's doing. I am not surprised, but in my opinion, it's extremely distasteful. All we're doing is extending the pain all three of these families have gone through." A spokesman for the Lutner family said they did not want to discuss the film or the effort to block its release. Julie Mastrine, a spokeswoman for CARE2, said Pettis is a co-worker who lives in California and read about the film and Weier's reaction and felt that the petition might get Sony to take the concerns more seriously. Pettis sees it as insensitive. Kids at the victim's school might go see this movie. Allison's concerned how they might treat her afterward. "Even though the film's not about the case, you can't really separate the character from the crime anymore," Mastrine said. CARE2, which has been around for 20 years, bills itself as the world's largest social network for good. Mastrine said it has petitioned against Hollywood casting decisions and treatment of other topics before. "We try to change the conversation around key cultural issues and hold people accountable," she said.